Come spend a busy and special weekend with me. First up, of course, I had to put away all of Cooper's toys he brought into bed overnight. He has no regrets. I swear my dog is nocturnal. He loves to sleep all day and then he's up all night and he loves to throw his toys at my head. Look at this mess. I swear, oh my goodness, I need to get rid of some of these toys or something because it's a little out of control. And of course, when I try to make the bed, he's like, seriously? But yes. I ordered some vacuum seal bags because I want to put my old duvet comforter in there and some other things, but this pack that I got, it was just not it. So I kind of gave up and I'm like, all right, I'm just going to return this and order something else. Then I had to head out because I had a consultation at Skim Farm. I think I want to come here for my Botox instead of the place I had been going. Then Curt came over with Oscar and they were so excited. I was so excited. I feel like I haven't seen Oscar in so long, even though it hasn't been that long, but I just really missed him. We stopped by Wendy's to grab a quick lunch. Yeah, Curt's in short sleeves again, even though it's absolutely freezing outside. We had to move to a different seat though, because they were cleaning out the sewage or something in a bathroom. Oh, terrible. Then we were all so excited. We were going over to Pup Social, the dog club that we belong to, for a special event, the holiday portraits that they were doing as a fundraiser for Chicago Rescue Authority, which is where we got Oscar from. Well, I say we, but I mean Curt. He's Curt's dog, but I love him so much. And so it was so cute, but there was something extra special about this that we did not know. So the portraits were, part of them were going to be taken with Santa, and guess who Santa Claus was? It was actually Oscar's foster dad. And these are the two women who started Chicago Rescue Authority, Serenity and Megan. And Megan is also Oscar's foster mom, the one in the maroon jacket. Oh my goodness, it was so special. And when Oscar was sitting with Santa to get his portrait taken, you could just tell the moment when he realized it. I think suddenly he got a smell of Santa and he was like, oh my God, wait, I know you. It was so cute. It was so fun to see these lovely people who had saved Oscar and some of his relatives. If you aren't familiar, he was actually dumped by an unscrupulous breeder with 9 other dogs. And some of them had some serious medical issues. It's just a really sad situation, but I'm so grateful that they saved Oscar and he's just doing so well now. So after the portraits were all done, we had to put all the winter gear on. I had their sweaters on and they had their pictures. I just didn't take them off. Also added on some coats. Cooper had to wear his boots and Cooper found a really fun playmate. So we had the best time catching up with them at Pup Social and we just always love it here too. So the dogs got to wear themselves out, Cooper especially, but Oscar is really coming out of his shell, or maybe it's also the winter. Anyway, we went into the little boutique and I found these little advent calendars for the dogs, which I thought would be so fun, and a few other things. Then we had to head out because we were going over to Sunny Acre Farms. We had been invited here. We were very excited to check out the Bright Trail of Lights. They had so much holiday decor up and it was beautiful. I honestly love this place. It's super nice. This is only our second time here. I wanted to come back in the fall, but we just couldn't make it. So we're going to have to try again next year. But the decor was beautiful. And then we went into the little bar section, also beautifully decorated. We were kind of hungry, so we decided to order some snacks and drinks and things. Curt got stuck playing with the abominable snowman, but he did not realize that it moved and actually scared himself. Oh my goodness, the hot chocolate was so freaking good. I can't even tell you. Then we had also ordered a bunch of different things to eat, like a little pizza and some pretzel sticks, and Curt we didn't realize it was like kind of a kid's meal, but he got chicken tenders. While we were waiting for our food, we were in this nice little cozy spot watching some games and things like that. And then the food came and we partook in that, and we definitely may have gotten a little too much food. And isn't that always the way? But the pretzel sticks especially, yum. Then we got these little s'mores kits and we got to go out to the fire pits and roast s'mores. And I have to say, these were probably the best s'mores I've ever had. I don't understand. Oh my goodness. They came with chocolate covered graham crackers and some sort of giant marshmallow. I swear the stuff that they have here, like the sweet stuff especially, is some of the best I've ever had. Then we went on this little train ride to go look at all the different lights. You can also walk it, but with Curt's back and everything, we decided to do the train ride, and it was lovely. Like, just so nice. Such a fun evening. It's such a nice experience. Of course, there were lots of kiddos there, but we're adults and we enjoyed it so much. They have all these little houses that are set up and are adorable. And then we just walked around for a little bit. We saw this little Sunny Acre sign that was so cute. They have all these different cute little like vignettes set up. This little tunnel of lights Curt really wanted to go through, so we of course did that. And then we stopped by the sweet shop because, oh my goodness, I had gotten candy from here last time and I was still dreaming about it. One of the things they didn't have this time, but they still had the salted caramel square things. I only got 6. I really should have gotten more. They're just absolutely phenomenal. I don't understand why they're so good. When we got got home, the dogs were excited to see us, and we had to give them some of their treats. We bought these at the little boutique at Pup Social, and Oscar loved them. Cooper was not as big of a fan, but that's okay. I also had some packages, some Bomba socks. A lot of you had recommended these to me, so I ordered some. My first order got lost, and then it finally showed up. So I don't know what that's all about. When Pura had sent me that lovely gift the other day, they included a code that you could use to get a discount for several days, and so I actually used that code myself and bought myself some of the car Pura refills because I always need them. These are so good. I absolutely love them, so I kind of restocked, got a couple holiday ones and a couple of my favorites. And then unfortunately I had to do a little bit of work. I was so tired, but one of my old tax bills came in, so I just wanted to pay it and be done with that. If you may have recalled, a couple of my parcels ended up with suddenly now saying that I owed kind of relatively small amounts. So whatever, we just paid it and went on with our life. I had also ordered a couple little pouches just to organize my purse a little bit more. And then I finally tried my new red light mask. I think I like it, but I will say, I wish there was an opening for your mouth. And then we just snuggled with the dogs. They're so cute and so fun. Oscar is so cuddly, but both of the dogs do get jealous when you give one attention. The other one's like, excuse me. And of course, Cooper likes to play pickle. And then Oscar just smushed into me. And he thinks he's a little dog, but he is getting kind of chunky. And he is so fun though. I love snuggling with him. He does this thing where he nibbles on you or nibbles on your clothes. I don't think he quite understands. And then in the middle of the night, I woke up and oh my goodness, it was a white wall of snow. All the snow was falling. Oscar was snuggling and wanted cuddles. He always wakes up in the middle of the night for some reason. So while Curt was still asleep, I just hung out with the dogs for a little bit. And then the next morning, Cooper sleeping again. And then Oscar had a little bit of a mess with his fur. So Curt was grooming him. And then I had gotten some new ones of those vacuum seal bags, and these were so much better, the correct size, everything. So I vacuum sealed my duvet, some extra pillows, a couple extra throw blankets that I don't use all the time, everything. So much stuff, and it fits so much better, honestly. So that was really nice because I have a lot of extra pillows for guests and things like that, but they don't get used all the time. Oh my goodness. And then I could put all of this stuff, 3 pillows, 2 blankets, all in this old duvet case, or the new duvet case actually. And I just labeled it and wanted to stick these things in the guest room. And then poor Curt, oh my goodness. So if you saw the debacle with Costco where they sent 2 TVs, it was supposed to be 1, they still have not gotten back to me. I've tried repeatedly. I tried refusing the delivery. I tried everything. We also got pizza for lunch, but they will not get back to me. So finally I'm like, you know what? This TV is in my way. So I hung it up in my bedroom. Or when I say I mean Curt. I don't know what's going to end up happening with that, but honestly, it's been almost 2 weeks and they didn't get back to me. So what am I supposed to do? Walk around a 75-inch TV all the time? This is crazy. Anyway, I refilled all my medicine while Curt was working on the mounting. And yeah, this was a big project because I'm very particular. So Curt kindly takes it very seriously. And then he flush mounted this living room TV, which that was a challenge. So I didn't film while we were hanging this up, but I hope you all had a great weekend.